Our next segment, you guys, is brought to you by my friends at Gob. Okay, it's not really Gob, it's GoDaddy Online Bookkeeping, formerly known as Outright.com. You can still get there by using Outright.com. They're not going to take that away for now, and I like saying that so much better. So it's Gob to me. Still love them, and you guys, first of the year, I am going to encourage you guys right now, get signed up, because it will keep track for free. You can get a free account, keep track of your expenses and your income through 2014. So at the end of the year, you can get all your numbers and have everything ready for your taxes. Now, I am a huge fan of the Pro version, which is about 60 bucks a year, you guys, more or less. I think there's a coupon out there. Anyway, cheap. Even if it was 120 bucks. Okay, it's 100 bucks. That's still less than $10 a month. Less than $10 a month to keep track of all of your bookkeeping needs indefinitely. There's no limit to the data it stores, and it will print out your Schedule C based on that data that you have it with. Amazing. Amazing. All right, I had a couple scores this week. You guys remember me telling you, in fact, it might have been on last week's show, I showed you the angel, right? The Paramount Illuminated Tree Topper Angel. You guys see that? Item number was 3608-1620-1386. Now, had I listed this before Christmas, I probably would have held out on the price, because I've seen these selling for $75 to $85. But I had a very, very interested buyer. We went back and forth on best offer multiple times, and they finally came back at $59.95. And I thought, I'm going to turn $8 into 60 bucks. Yep, I'm not going to hold on to this. Let it go. So still very good profit on it. Somebody's very, very happy. In fact, and this is what made it super cool, is the person emailed to thank me for accepting their offer, that this was a tree topper they had growing up, and it reminded them of their dad who passed last year. So you gotta love that. You gotta love being able to replace, you know, those things that people cherish and have those memories for them. Absolutely. So, yep. I'll take that score. Now, another one, and I know I've shown this on, this is what's cool about doing this show, as long as I've been doing it now. Now I'm actually getting to tell you guys about the sales of this stuff that I've showed you, which is very, very cool. The Party Light Eggplant Villa Tree Light Candle Holder, you guys remember me showing you that? Party Light, still a pretty good brand, although it's gone down over the years. There are still some things that, whether or not the Party Light brand is selling, if it's such a unique piece and cute, people will buy it, which is the case with this eggplant. 2212-8264-0498, and I think I paid $5 for it. I did. I paid $5 for it, and it sold for $50. Now, cool thing is, I had my automatic best offer acceptance set up in this. I had it listed at $59.95 with a $50 auto accept, so they didn't have to wait. They got it. They paid. All is good. Love when that happens. So there you go. Etsy, I had a run on Etsy the last week. Whew, I sold like 4 or 5 things on Etsy. Now remember, I don't really work my Etsy account at all. I have a VA that does that, an international virtual assistant who just takes my stuff from eBay that's vintage and puts it over on Etsy. And so that kind of runs itself. All I have to do is pack and ship stuff when it sells. It's a beautiful thing. So I really love getting those sales over there. I sold the big pink decanter. You guys remember me showing you the depression glass decanter a couple weeks ago? I sold that for $150 over on Etsy. Yep, yep. Okay, so what's on my little desk this week? Oh my goodness. Let's start with our plush of the week. So as you know, I did a little savers shopping yesterday because I had to use up my punch cards. So you guys know how I feel about big plush, right? Big old jumbo plush. So they had sitting up on the section where they put like the larger stuff, they had 3 big plushes. This was one of them. And he is really, really big. And he's also got his tag. He is a, can you see it? All right, there we go. A Heads and Tails by Gund or Goond or however you say that. Okay, so you guys know what holiday's coming up next, right? And what do people love to give as gifts for that next holiday? Plush! Yes, they love plush. I paid a whopping, well, he was priced at $5.99, and I had my 30% off punch card, so you guys do the math. I paid like $4 for him. And he's going to sell for over $100 because we have Valentine's Day coming. So yes, there's a big plush, you guys. Even if they aren't a name, you find animals that size, those are $100 plus all day long. If they are clean, get them, get them, get them. Good, good, good to go. All right. This was an auction purchase. Now I got a lot of 4 pieces of glass, including these 2 vases. She called them Murano. I'm not sure. I'm thinking they're Murano. I'm probably going to call them Murano. But I got to tell you guys, it is not your typical Murano, but it's a really unique art glass. And now, if you don't feel comfortable calling it Murano, you can always call it Studio Art Glass, okay? But you can't really tell from this, but these flowers are not painted. They are cased inside in layers. So there's literally like 3 layers of glass. There's a layer for like each color. And so that would be like 4 layers of glass, but really, really thick, and it's dimensional with the layers inside. Just really, really cool. I just loved them. So I got that one. And then I got this smaller one with these little blue flowers. And again, these are not painted. That is inside the glass. It's cased inside the glass. I know, aren't they great? So I got those 2 and 2 little Murano fish for $25. Now the big one I'm probably going to list for about $100, and the little one probably $50-$60. Yeah, and they're really heavy, really heavy. All right, so got those. Let's see if I can get these over here. Now I'm actually sitting here thinking I've got this ledge. I started telling you guys about my ledge. So I've got this ledge that I'm decorating, and I have this really old oil painting that I bought at the auction and didn't preview. And when I got it, I looked and it had a big slice through the canvas. So it's like, I can't sell that. But it was really pretty. So I went on Google and I said, how do you decorate a ledge? And what I kept seeing was people would put a painting or a picture on the wall of the ledge and then decorate in front of it. So that's what I did with the roses. I made hubby crawl up there, and he said it was really dirty up there too. He came down all like covered in dust. But we got that up on the wall. You cannot tell there's anything wrong with that picture. It's just beautiful. It's like it was made for the spot, and now I'm kind of putting stuff in front of it. So because it's kind of a old-fashioned roses print with the gold gilt frame, I'm thinking I'm going, with kind of the antique-y feel up there. Plant shelf. Okay, plant shelf. There we go. Nobody puts plants on those anymore, though. So I got a pair of these boudoir lamps. Anytime you see this size lamp, and you can kind of see the size here, these were known as boudoir lamps. This one's probably from about, 30s, 40s, I'm guessing. It's got kind of that Art Deco-ish look. I haven't really investigated. You can date lamps really easy looking at the fixture and stuff. There's things to look at. I haven't done that yet. I'm going to, but totally cool. But now I'm kind of thinking these would look really, really good up on that ledge. So I'm debating. So I will probably put them on the ledge, list them for about $200. If I get $200, I'll get them off the ledge. If not, they're mine. All right, what else do I have sitting over here? I got, and now I love it. There's one particular consignor down at my auction house. It's so helpful. They put these little tags on everything. I got 5 pieces of Austrian and German porcelain. one of which was this vase here, that it's a Danilo, I believe is how you say that, marked on the bottom. And there's only been one sold recently for like $6.99. Now that would cause a lot of you guys to go, not worth it. Then you go over to the currently listed and the prices go up to $230. So guess what? This sucker is going to get listed for about $99.95. Let's see what happens. It's a really nice piece. I don't know. It might look good up on my ledge too. I have a new excuse for buying stuff. Of course, Disney sells. I got this piece. There's a print that I don't have in here with me, but there's a print with Mickey Mouse shaking the hand of a policeman. And then I got this necklace, all in the same lot. Okay. And let's see, I paid, I believe $25 for the lot of all three pieces. This guy's going to sell for $40, $50. This is going to sell for about $30 just because it's Disney. Oh, it's a showcase figure? Oh, okay, good. Sherry's our Disney queen. And then the print's going to sell for about $50. So, and he's not, good question. Walt Disney, oh, he is, I see, I haven't even looked at the bottom of him yet. I'm trying to see if he's Jim Shore. I don't see Jim Shore anywhere. I just see Walt Disney Showcase Collection. Oh, see, I need to do my homework better. It says this is not a toy. Duh. He's not even made of something that would be playable. Okay, well, very cool. See, now he's even better than I thought. Thank you, Sherry. So I got that. And then, this is so funny. I wasn't going to bid on this. They have these two pieces in a lot together. They don't really go together. So I'm kind of looking at this piece and thinking, okay, it's kind of different. It's kind of cool. And then it's signed. Well, it's signed by Mats. How do you say his name? Jonasson? Anyway, I paid $25 for the pair because I recognize the name. This is a good name. Can't find this particular piece, but I'm guessing I'm going to get $100 plus for this one. And the bowl, I found out, is actually an artist from New Mexico. It's signed Tuttle on the bottom. I found some pieces of theirs that sold for about $40, so $50, $60 on that. So all in all, pretty good, pretty good. So finally getting all of my inventory laid out in order here, and I'm just going to be going to town on listing. So stay tuned. Keep an eye on my stuff if you guys follow that sort of thing, and I'll be sharing as many as I can here on the show and tell you what sells. I've got to do a little more research before I call it Navajo pottery, but possibly. Oh, good. I was wondering if you ever got that teapot listed, Sherry. I found her when I was shopping. Nobody wanted this Disney teapot that I found out on the Day with Danny trip, and so I brought it back to Sherry, who was local there, so I didn't have to ship it.
Who let them cows out? Moo, 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 moo.